Okay, hello. What is up, guys? Happy Friday. All right, welcome back to our June week 3. Wow, almost end of the month already, huh? Okay, yes, Tarini, hello. So, I believe not everyone is in yet. Thanks for liking my background. Okay, anyway, so, Will, okay, hello, yes, hello, Janelle. Anyway, so what are we going to learn today? Wow, hello Shane. Wow, why is your internet so fast? I just press approve, then poof, there you come. All right. Anyway, so today we are going to continue with our chapter 1. Okay, our chapter 1. Yes, hello. Okay, I can see people flooding in already. Just a moment. Late as usual, Malaysia timing. All right. Anyway, you want to ask about the menstrual? Yeah, sure. Shane. Ask ahead. Go ahead. If I can help you answer that. How do you pee? Pee is from different hole. Pee is from different hole. I think I mentioned this last week, right? Okay, when you put your menstrual cup, it's going to be here, but you pee using here. So that's not really the same hole, isn't it? Okay. Yes, April, hello. Good evening. Anyway, so let's move on to our pregnancy today. Okay, today let's learn about babies. Okay, we are going to learn about babies today. Okay, so we are going to learn where do you come from? Okay, so how are you formed? Okay, I hope, yeah. So anyway, let's talk about fertilization and pregnancy, right? I believe you remember what is fertilization, right? When sperm and ovum they meet, it became you. All right. But there are a few things we need to memorize today. Okay, if you still remember last week, when we learned about the menstrual cycle, if you still remember, menstrual cycle is about making the soil. Remember? Baby is like the seed. You need the soil to plant them, only they will grow. Remember? So every month, if you're not pregnant, you will throw the soil out. The blood is the soil, okay, the tanah, you throw everything out and then you redo everything again, okay, which is something, quite pointless in your book, but not in the sense of biology. They're trying to maximize your chance of getting pregnant because it's about the survival of mankind, right? Okay, anyway, so let's look at pregnancy. Okay, so when you have sex, okay, next time, hopefully. Anyway, so when you have sex, your as a girl, your other half, your significant other, they will insert their sperm into you. And please don't get mistaken. Many people thought that, oh, sperm and ovum will meet here. Okay, in the uterus. Wrong. Big mistake. Sperm and ovum, they don't meet in the uterus. They meet in the fallopian tube. Remember, I told you this 2 weeks ago. Fallopian tube is the tube where your ovary comes. Sorry, not your ovary. Your ovum comes out. All right, so your ovum will come here, and by the time your ovum is here, the sperm needs to come here. Because if they only meet here, it's already too late. You won't get pregnant. Okay, you won't get pregnant. That's the way it is. Okay. Yes, Leanne and Jiawei, good evening to you all. Anyway, so what happens now? So when you have sex, the sperm will go into your fallopian tube trying to find the ovum. And if they do, now fertilization will happen. Is it hard to get pregnant? It depends on individuals. Like for my mama, in the case of my mama, she gets pregnant not that easily. That's why my mom took a while to get pregnant with me. Okay, I mean, and then after only 7 years, only she got my sister. 7 years. That's why me and my sister we get 7 years, because she's not the kind that can get pregnant easily. Some people different. They get married this year, next year they got baby already. And then next year, baby again. Next year, baby again. Well, some people, they can give birth like machines. Okay, 5 baby, no problem. But some women, even one, it takes a lot of effort. So it depends on your body. All right. So anyway, so this is where they meet. Okay, this is where they meet. And if ovum is present in the fallopian tube, fertilization may occur. So now you have the fertilization. So sperm will fuse with the ovum. Okay, produce. Yeah, exactly. Some they are like that. So, and then they will form something called a zygote. Okay, please highlight this word, zygote. What is a zygote? You were a zygote. All right, very easy to understand. How many cells do you have now? You have a few billion trillions of cells, right? Right? You have a lot of cells, right? You started from this one. One, like literally one. Zygote is one cell. Okay, this is the original copy. Okay, understand? Zygote is the original, the one, that one. You started here. Okay, no, not two, just one. And then this zygote, they will start to grow. One becomes two, two becomes four, four becomes eight, eight becomes 16, 16 becomes 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, so on and so on and so on. Okay, sperm plus ovum, you still get one. You still get one. Okay, you mutated from a tiny, not mutated, you grow, Jane. Grow. Grows the word, not mutate. You mutate, you become a mutant. You become an X-Men. No, not mutate. Right. Anyway, so this is where the zygote they will divide. So now can you see why they cannot meet here? Why they cannot meet here? Because you see, your zygote will grow into something called an embryo. Okay, please highlight this word. This is another word that you need to know. This is the embryo. Okay, embryo is the seed. Seed, 种子. This thing is the seed. All right. No lah, not. It doesn't work that way. Okay, it doesn't work that way. One, you might say sperm and ovum is actually half plus half. Sperm only has half the DNA. Ovum has half the DNA. So when you add them, they become two. They become one. So it still makes sense. All right. So anyway, so this is the embryo. This is the seed. So now can you see? Okay, let me show you something. Let's look at zygote. Okay, let's look at zygote. And if you see zygote there, hey, you look like this. You see, last time you look like this. I mean, how old are you this year? You are 13, right? 13 years ago, you look like this. Wow, you see, you were that one cell. This cutie, tiny little itty bitty cell. Okay, how did they get this? Science. Okay, so you used to look like this. And then after a few days, this thing will become an embryo. Okay, this thing will become an embryo. So now embryo will look like this. Can you see? Can you see day one is zygote? What does it look like that? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Did they get this out of female? I don't know, Shane. I don't know. I didn't ask about the origin. Okay, so can you see day 5? You're like a ball of cells. You were one cell, and then now you are a ball of cells. Okay, now you are ready to plant into the soil. Remember the soil? Your period blood, the one we learned last week, your period blood, that's the soil, that's the 泥土. So now the embryo needs to plant inside, right? Only you can get pregnant. Okay, guys, now can you see why you cannot meet here? You see, zygote is here. Okay, zygote is here. Oh, by the way, in DM it's called zygote. Okay, zygote is here. And then when they reach here, they will turn into a ball of cell called embryo. Now they are ready to get pregnant. You see, if when the ovum is out here, only your sperm comes in. If they meet here, if they become zygote here, sorry, too late. Because from here to here, it takes like 5 to 7 days. You need time for it to grow. Zygote is not ready to become a plant. Zygote is not a seed. Embryo is the seed. Guys, can you get what I'm trying to say here? So zygote needs to grow and become an embryo. Only they can become a baby. That's the way they are. Don't ask me why. Again, that's the way they are. So it takes like 5 to 7 days for them to grow until here. Okay. So anyway, when they are in embryo, now they are ready. Now embryo is ready to do what? To plant into. You remember this blood here? Remember this blood? Now your uterus is full of blood. The blood is this one. Okay, remember this blood. I remember this blood. Now this is the soil, the tanah. Now the seed will plant inside. So this embryo will plant inside this uterus blood. The planting is what we call implantation. You see, implantation. In Mandarin, this is called 着床. Okay, 着床. In DM, it's called penempelan. Okay, penempelan. Only when this happens, you are pregnant. You see, only when implantation happens, you are pregnant. When you have fertilization here, let's just imagine you have fertilization here, but somehow the embryo cannot implant, the embryo died. Then you are not pregnant. Just because you have fertilization doesn't mean you're pregnant. You need fertilization and implantation. Only you are pregnant. Okay, I hope this is not too confusing. I hope this is not too confusing. Hey, you know, getting pregnant is a lot of things to learn. That's why to become an op guy that means the doctor to study this it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy. Yes, Hui Xin, hello, good evening. All right, so don't get pregnant. If you don't get pregnant, how do you get Yule, right? Okay, so let me just summarize everything. Okay, let me just summarize everything. So Hui Xin, I hope you can understand. So when you have sperm and ovum, when they fuse together, this is called fertilization. In BM, it's called persenyawaan, and then you will become a zygote. Okay, you will become a zygote. Zygote will grow, and become a ball, which is called embryo. Okay, embryo. And then embryo, they will do something called implantation. That means they will plant into the soil here. They will plant inside. So after they plant inside, you will grow into a tree. The baby is the tree, you see. Baby is the tree. Can you see? So this tree is what we call fetus. Okay, a baby inside your womb, inside the stomach, is called fetus. Please don't say baby. Baby is a very childish word. All right, you wouldn't want your doctor to say baby. I mean, it's a very cringy word. Okay, I don't like the word baby. We say fetus. Okay, fetus. Okay, fetus is when they are born. They are called baby okay, or you can call them infant. So that's the fetus. All right. Okay, understand? So remember this flow chart. This is the summary for everything. Please copy this down. Please copy this down. It helps you understand so much better, because I think this part the information is kind of lacking here. There's not a lot of stuff here, so you might find it difficult to understand here. So this is more detailed, right? This is more detailed, right? All right. So let me repeat this again. When your daddy's sperm and your mommy's ovum, they combine to form a zygote. Did I just say daddy and mommy? Oh my god, you guys are kindergarten. Okay, so when your daddy and your mommy combine and form zygote, now you become embryo lor. Okay, embryo will do implantation. Now you are fetus lor. Okay, end of story. So kids, do you understand, kids? I treat you all like kids okay? Because in my book, you guys are still kids. Okay. Anyway, so you see only when the implantation happens only when the implantation happens okay, yes, Kawei, thank you. Only when this happens you will start to feel the symptom. No you're not teenager you're a kid okay. Okay, anyway, so you will get the symptom. So let me ask you guys, what are the symptoms of getting pregnant? How do you know you're pregnant? Okay, general knowledge, guys. How do you know you're pregnant? How do you know you're pregnant? Okay, the thing, what thing? What thing? Oh, the testing or the pregnancy test I mean, guys, you wouldn't want to do the test every month, right? Okay, yes, you'll feel like vomiting, nausea. All right, so when this implantation happens within 7 days, yes, you will lose your menstruation. Hey, Ting Yuan, hello. Anyway, yes, morning sickness, yes. So your period will stop. Because now I cannot throw out the blood already. Period is to throw out the blood, right? Now there's no throwing. There's no throwing of the blood because I'm getting pregnant. This blood okay, guys, this blood will eventually turn so thick they will become a placenta. You know what's a placenta, right? I'll show the picture later. Okay, so this is the placenta. So your period will not come and you will start to feel sick. You start to feel nausea. All right. Oh, yeah. First of all, you will miss your period. Okay. Okay, let's just assume. Let's look at this timeline. Imagine your ovum comes out here. 14 days ovulation, right? And if you have sex on this day, if you have sex on this day, yay, implantation. And then one more week later, this is where you get your embryo, and then implantation will happen around here. All right. And then after when it reaches 28 days, the period doesn't come. And then even after 1 more week, 2 more weeks, you're thinking, why is my period not here? Okay. And now if you go and do that pregnancy test, congratulations, you will see 2 lines. Just like your COVID test. All right. You see 2 lines, either mean you are COVID positive or you are pregnant lah. Okay. So whichever that makes you happy. Okay. So anyway, so this is what happens lah. This is what happened. And then now you will start to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow, and you will get a baby. All right. So how long is pregnancy? How long is pregnancy? Pregnancy is roughly around 40 weeks. It's roughly around 40 weeks. All these things you don't need to know, or what happens in week 1 to 4, no need. 7 to 9, no need. 10 to this is where they start to become a shape. Can you see? Week 10 to week 19, they will start to look like babies. And then by the time it's week 20 to 37, yes, it's 9 months. Around this time, you can go and do ultrasound to try and find the gender of your baby. You know ultrasound, right? They will put some kind of gel on your stomach, and then they will use that thing, the transducer. We call it the transducer. They will go around your tummy and try and find your fetus. And if you're lucky, you might be able to see their PP. If there's a PP there, then of course it's a baby boy lah. If there is no PP there, then it's a baby girl lah. And if the baby decide that it's too shy to open their legs, then you will not see everything. You will not see anything. Because that happened to my friend. Okay, that happened to my friend. They went for ultrasound like 3-4 times. The baby still refused to open their leg. So my friend did not get to know the gender of the baby until the bugger is out. Hey, it happens. Maybe they are too shy to reveal you their genitals. Okay, so it happens. Anyway, so week 20 to week 37, now you're almost complete. All right. What's the gender? Again, it's a baby boy. It's a baby boy. All right. Anyway, so when it comes to pregnant, okay, your baby is very smart. You see, when you're pregnant, early stage of pregnancy, the head is facing up. The head is facing up. And then when it's almost time to come out, when it's almost time, they just know when it's almost time, they will rotate their head now, getting ready to come out. They must come out head first. Because if they don't, if you give birth with the leg coming out first, the head will suffocate inside the womb. So no, they have to push the head out first. That's a must. All right. So the head will come out. All right. What happened when it's time to give birth? Okay. When it's labor, you know what's labor, right? When you go into labor, that means it's time to come out. All right. But don't you worry. When you go to your doctor, they will give you a timeline. They say, okay, your baby is estimated to come out at maybe 21st of September, for example. Then before 21st of September, 2-3 days before, you should go to the hospital already. They will prepare you for the pregnancy. You need to chill there. All right. Just in case the water broke. You know what is breaking the water? You know what is water breaking? You see, you are bathed in this liquid, right? This liquid is called amniotic fluid, 羊水. Okay, in Mandarin it's called 羊水. So when they break, the water will rush out. So how do you know someone is giving birth? It's when the water broke. Okay, when the water broke. When the water broke, now you have water coming out. Okay, the amniotic fluid is coming out. Then it's time. Okay, then it's time. But not yet. Not yet. It's not that, oh, the water broke immediately. You push the baby, it will just yeet out. Okay, it's not yeet. Then the baby just fly out. It's not that easy, okay? Giving birth, labor is a freaking intense thing to do. If you don't believe me, you can go Google this thing. You can go on YouTube this thing. Watch the whole process of birthing. It might leave a scar in your head because the thing is kind of brutal and kind of disgusting. All right, don't say I didn't warn you. All right, because it really is. Hey, you're pushing a baby out of your vagina. All right, I mean, if you are not very familiar with medical procedure, it might look a bit disgusting to you. All right, so hey, you are pushing a baby through here, leh. Here, leh. Hey, imagine you see, normally a girl's vagina is like only 1 to 2 cm. Now you are pushing a 10 cm big melon because it looks like a melon. You are pushing a melon out of your vagina. How can it not be scary? Right? And you know what's the worst part? When you are pushing the head out from here, because your vagina is very small, right? So you know what will the doctor do? The doctor will use a scissor and cut your vagina open. You think very fun, huh? You think very fun, huh? You think that's not disgusting? Huh? You go and watch that birthing process, you know what I mean. Okay? Oh, you know, if you know that, then that means you know what's coming. All right. So anyway, when it's time to give birth, okay, the water broke, right? Okay, the water broke. So now the muscle will start to push. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When your water broke, your cervix will start to open. You know the cervix here? You know the cervical cancer I told you last week? This cervix, they will start to open. And they do it in a very slow way. They will slowly open and open and open and open. And then the doctor will check your cervix, they will check your vagina and see, oh, there's only one finger. Oh, not the time yet. They will need to wait until your cervix or your vagina is 4 fingers wide. Only they will push you into the operating theater to deliver. So while they open, while the water broke and waiting for this thing to open, it might take hours. So imagine your uterus trying to push this thing for hours. Imagine the pain. You're lying there like, okay, that thing is trying to push out of you. So you're just lying there, suffering for hours, waiting for this cervix to open. Only you can push the melon out from you. Wow, I made it so scary, isn't it? Because it is scary. Guys, imagine this. I mean, for guys, lelaki, guys, can you imagine this? You are pushing, let's say your butthole, right? I know it's a shitty analogy, but imagine your butthole. You're pushing a melon out of your butthole. Can you imagine the pain? Hey guys, sometimes even constipation, you're painful like shit already. Your shit is only this small. This is a melon. Okay, so you think your mom very fun? They give birth to you for fun one. She went through hell, man. You imagine this. You push a melon out of your butthole. Okay, that's almost the equivalent to it, right? Anyway, so when you push this thing out, when you are pushing this, you need to wait for this thing to open. All right, you need to wait for this thing to open, and when it's 4 fingers wide, you can start to see the head already. Then they will push you into the operating theater. The doctor will try to get you out. All right. So if you say, sir, what if the baby cannot come out from here? What if the baby cannot come out from here? Then the doctor will need to operate on you. That is what we call a cesarean section. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of this? Cesarean section, or we call it a C-section. That means 开刀啦. They will cut you open and then they will take you out from here. That's the C-section. Okay. I was born with C-section. Okay, because my mom, apparently I was the stubborn one. After waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, I just refused to come out. Okay, because I'm a very stubborn person. Okay, my mom always scold me one. You see, give birth to you also so difficult already. This must be a very difficult baby. And boy, was she right. I'm a freaking, I'm a very stubborn person. Okay, you haven't seen the stubborn side of me. Okay, I just refuse to give things up. Okay, your mom said you'll come out early. Early is in how early? 7, 8 months. All right. So, hey guys, C-section is no fun. C-section is no fun because they are basically cutting you up, and even if you recover, there will be a nasty scar around you, around your tummy there. So you see, like I said, giving birth is not easy. It's not. It really is not easy. Because she Okay, okay. So they will operate on you, lah. They will do C-section on you, lah. Because if you got stuck inside for too long, if they don't do C-section, you will die because of suffocation. All right, you are now traumatized. So you imagine your mom. Imagine your mom. Hey, that ain't easy, man. She gave birth to you, like she's literally risking herself. Okay, you're not getting pregnant. Hey, you might say otherwise though. You might say otherwise though. You know, those people who say they are not getting pregnant, they are not getting married, they tend to be the ones that marry the earliest. Mark my words. All right. Because I have a friend who say, I'm not getting married, I'm not getting pregnant. She got married at 21 and she got pregnant at 23. Life is funny, I tell you. Okay, they work in mysterious way. The more you don't want something, the more it's gonna happen. Okay, so you know what, guys? I really hate a million ringgit. I seriously hate a million ringgit. I hate a million ringgit to the max that I don't want to get it. I hope that works. Okay. Okay. Anyway, moving on. So let's look at our pregnancy. Let's look at our pregnancy. Okay, so you are wrapped in this bag. Okay, I can call it a bag. Okay, you're wrapped in this bag called amnion. Reverse psychology. Yeah, exactly. So this is called amnion. Get it? It's called an amnion. Amnion is like a bag. I just remember this as onion because it kind of looks like an onion, isn't it? Okay, yeah, it does. It kind of looks like an onion. So this is an amnion or onion. So the fluid inside is called a amniotic fluid. Later you cannot get a billion ringgit. Wow, I wish I can. Okay, then I can say no need to work already. I go vacation every month. Okay, so this amniotic fluid, this thing acts as a cushion. Your fluid here is like a cushion. When your mom sits down or when she jump around, I mean you shouldn't jump around when you're pregnant, but if you do, the fluid is acting as a cushion to absorb the shock. Absorb shock, not concussion. I don't like to use this word. I just say absorb shock. Okay, so amnion and amniotic fluid. This is easy to understand. This fetus don't need to know. You already know. Uterine wall, the uterus, you already know. And then, of course, the placenta and umbilical cord. These two are very important. This is how your mom give nutrient to you. That's the placenta. Okay, think of it this way. Placenta is like a charger. You're the phone. Okay, you're the phone. Placenta is the charger. Umbilical cord is the USB cable. Okay, understand? So placenta is this thing. They give you nutrient. Okay, this is where you get your nutrient, and of course you give your waste to your mommy. Okay, your mommy will give nutrient to you, and you will give waste product to her. Okay, so there's your placenta, and then your umbilical cord is where it connects to your stomach to give you nutrient. That's the cable lah. Okay, that's the cable. Okay, yes, Wing Heng, good evening. Wow, we are so late. You're half an hour late. We are talking about pregnancy. Okay, so try to catch up. Anyway, so this is your placenta. Okay, let me show you something. I have a interesting photo to show. Okay, let's say placenta. Placenta. Are there? Can you see placenta? This is a better picture. Okay, you vomit. What's wrong with you? Why do pregnant ladies sit on gym ball and jump around? I don't know. Do they? Apparently today, I didn't know though. Okay, you become a tree, then you become a phone. Yes, Kai Hui. Yes, you start from a seed, then you become a tree, then you become a phone. Yes. Transformer. Okay. Anyway, why do women vomit if they get pregnant? That's a very hard thing to explain, Shane. It will take me a while to explain. Basically it's because of the hormone. It is because of the hormone. All right. So can you see the placenta there? This placenta is formed from that blood. You know that period blood? You period every month, right? So if you don't get period, you get pregnant. The blood will thicken. They will become the placenta. Okay. So can you see this thing? Can you see this thing? You see the placenta there? You see the placenta? And can you see that umbilical cord, that yellow color cord? So that's the charger and that's the cable, and then that's the phone. Right? So can you see the placenta? Why they take out the charge? Hey, they have to take out the placenta one. They have to take out the placenta because they cannot stay inside one. They have to take it out. You know, you know what? That day I was teaching this to my student. You know what they say? They say, hey, sir, that placenta kind of look like strawberry jam though. I was like, shit. Okay, I eat strawberry jam every morning. So I can't unsee this shit. Every morning, when I eat my strawberry jam, I'm like, shit, man, I'm eating placenta. Okay, well, thanks for nothing. All right, anyway, so that's your placenta. That's your placenta. My students said, not me. Okay, I wish I can unheard that thing. All right, I cannot unsee it now. Okay, hey guys, do you know some animals that eat placenta? Like some animals like deer, they will, yeah, even horse they do that. So that's an idea. That's an idea. All right. So if you are feeling hungry after giving birth, well, you can request for it. Ew. This makes me sick. Okay. I mean, hey guys, hey, some placenta. You know, there's this thing called sheep placenta. Sheep placenta, and I shit you not, they use this thing to make cosmetic. Okay, according to them, they say when you eat this thing, or when you put it on your face, it's actually very good for health. Yeah, I shit you not. They actually sell this thing. All right. Why would you put placenta on your face? Am I right? But hey, according to them, they say it's very nutritious. So okay. Things people would do, Things people. I mean, this is not okay. When you think about it, cow's milk is disgusting too. Imagine what the first guy was doing to the cow when they milk the thing out of cows. Okay, can you see how sussy that is? Imagine the first guy must be they are looking at cow as in, those cow titties are looking kind of attractive. What happens when I squeeze them? Think about it. Think about the first guy who milked cow. What the hell was he doing? You see, you can't unheard that shit now, isn't it? All right. So why are we only squeezing cow titties? Why not? Okay, to be fair, we squeeze goat titties too because there's goat milk. Why not we squeeze all kinds of mammals, right? Why not we squeeze camel titties? Why not we squeeze dog titties? Okay. Okay, I think I ruined this enough for you. You're not drinking anymore. Hey, but milk is delicious though. It's nutritious. Okay. Anyway, so this is how pregnancy works. Okay, make sure you know how to label these things. Make sure you know how to label these four. They're kind of easy, isn't it? Teats are not meant to be squeezed. Well, Jane, some girls they like it. Don't ask me how I know, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay? That's all I'm saying. Oh god. Too much info. All right, you are eating. Guys, try not to eat near my class, okay? It's either you spit out everything because of laughter or because of disgust. A word of advice, okay? They try all the animals. Ew, can't wait, no, ew. Why would they try all the animals? I don't want to. Anyway, so let's move on. Okay, let's move. Shall we move on? All right. Anyways, so this is pregnancy. So for those who just came in, you can please copy this down. Please copy this down. Okay, when sperm and ovum they fertilize each other, okay, you get a zygote, and then zygote will become an embryo. Embryo will do implantation, and yeah, you will get a fetus. Okay. Your school teacher just finished 4.4. Wow, why so fast? Why are they so fast? Hey, your school, I find some of your school, they very funny one. You see, so far, our syllabus, we have been going by schedule, right? Every week, we learn one subchapter. Your school is some kind of crazy one. They will drag. They will spend like 1-2 months in chapter 1 and 2, and then suddenly they will go rocket speed one. for some freaking reason, okay? I don't know what's your school doing. Like seriously, like, bruh, can you either speed the fuck up or slow the down? Seriously, why can't they just pick a normal speed to go on? Because it happened to my form 4, you know. The teacher spent like 2 months in one chapter. Then suddenly they tell me, oh sir, last week my teacher finished 2 chapters. I was like, what? What? Is your teacher drunk or something? Like, oh, can they just pick a speed? Seriously? Oh, your school is still stuck in homeostasis. Mark my words, Tarini. When your teacher decide to speed up, y'all will lose her. Okay, y'all will sit there and be like, okay, what is she saying now? Y'all don't even understand. You see? Of course, you're in the first class. Kai Wei, what school are you from again? Kai Wei, what school are you from again? Why is your first class so oh, it's MKKK. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. All right. Anyway, so let's look at 4.5. Okay, let's talk a little bit about development of fetus. Okay, so how do you make your baby grow healthier? How do you make your baby grow healthily? All right, so before that, how should you eat when you're pregnant? You should eat more, right? Because now you have another baby to feed, right? All right, a word of advice, listen here. Just because you're pregnant, you should eat more, right? But more doesn't mean everything. You see, I don't know about other races but for Chinese, they say you're pregnant, you must eat as much as you can. No, that's a terrible advice, because you see, you eat more to support the baby, but you don't pig out and you practice the seafood diet. You know what is seafood diet? You seafood, you eat. That's what we call a seafood diet. No, this is how you become fat. Okay, no offense, but it's not an excuse for you to pig out and eat everything inside and then you become fat. All right, pregnant cannot drink chicken soup. You can. All right, the same speed. Oh, okay. That's cool. If at the same speed, that's cool. All right, so you should eat more. Okay, you just eat more, and not only that, you should eat nutritious food. Okay, you should eat nutritious food. That means normally, if you eat healthily, like you eat veggies, you eat grains, you eat healthily, you drink milk. If you're pregnant, you just eat more. All right. But some women, they think differently. Those who don't study science, they think, oh, since I'm pregnant, right? Since they say I should eat more, right? Oh, they started pigging out. Oh, eat all fried stuff lah. Okay, KFC here and there lah, and then McDonald's lah. Because doctor say I must eat. No, retardo, you don't do that. You eat in the healthy way. All right. Do you want to give KFC to your kid? Well, no. Heck no. You want to eat more veggie and more nutritious food to make your baby grow better. All right. So let me just say this again. You're pregnant, you eat more, you don't eat all. All right. And when you're pregnant, when you are okay, I don't know whether you know this, when a woman is pregnant, because of the hormone, she will crave for things that she usually wouldn't. Right? You know what I mean, right? If this girl, she doesn't like durian, suddenly when she get pregnant, she will say, I'm craving for some durian. You as the husband will be like, what? You are like puzzled, like why, how? Because you see, when you're pregnant, you do all kinds of crazy things because you have hormones in your brain, right? Love to try different food combination because that's the hormone. When you are pregnant, when your hormones are like sky high, you will lose some logical sense. All right, this is why pregnant women, they are very emotional. Okay, they act very impulsively. All right, they have short temper. Well, you have a melon growing inside you, so just be understanding lah. Be understanding. I mean, to carry that extra weight is already hard enough. Just let them be lah. Okay, just let them be. So don't try to trigger a pregnant woman. You will not win. All right, you will not win. I mean, girls, they're crazy enough. Now it's double the craziness. Do you know girls are crazy? Girls, tell me this. Tell me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, girls are to a certain degree crazy, right? And I believe in this lah. The hotter you are, the more attractive you are, the crazier you are. Speaking from experience here, guys. Okay, speaking of from experience here. Next time, when you manja your boyfriend, you will go all kinds of crazy shit, one. Okay, from the outside, you might look like a very normal girl. Okay, you act very normally, but when you're in front of a boyfriend, when you throw tantrum, when you throw tantrum and when you act emotionally, you are just impossible to please. You're just batshit crazy. You're not attractive, but you're crazy. See, my point, Margaret. That's my point. So you see, girls are at a certain degree level crazy. So guys, if you want to go for the pretty girl next time, make sure you can tahan her craziness. Not even joking. Not even joking. I mean, my wife is a piano teacher. Okay, you would think that a teacher should have some shit. I'm bad mouthing. Okay, you would think that a teacher must have some logical sense, right? Yes, she is very logical when she's facing her student, but when she's facing me, oh God, you will see that the gila craziness in her. I mean, I love her lah, so I can tahan her craziness lah. So guys, make sure you can tahan a girl's craziness. They are crazy. Even your mom is sometimes crazy, right? When she throws tantrum, like you ask her, Ma, can I go to my friend's house? No. Why? I say no means no, don't ask. Right? Right. You vomited again. Why are you vomiting? Okay, so okay, you get what I mean. Yeah, she take out a slipper and you should slap you with it. Okay, anyway, so pregnant women. Okay, imagine the crazy. Okay, imagine your girl is this crazy. Now, if she's pregnant, she's doubling the crazy. Twice the power. Okay, it's like Super Saiyan crazy mode. So make sure you can tahan. Okay, that's why when your wife is pregnant, as the husband, you need to be strong too, because you get all kinds of tantrum shit. You will know next time. Okay, anyway, so what should you eat as you're pregnant? Okay, as usual, you should eat like normally. Okay, just a little bit healthier. You should eat carbohydrates and fats to give you energy. Protein is very important. Okay, I'll circle protein. This is to grow the baby. Okay, folic acid. This is to grow your nervous system. You want your kid to be smart, you use your folic acid. You go watch those milk powder advertisement, okay? N-Mum Essential. It contains DHA, EFA, and folic acid. I got so sick of those advertisements. Whenever it appears on TV, I'm like, oh my God, shut up. I know. Okay. So this folic acid helps your brain grow better. So if you want your kid to be smart, make sure you feed your baby with folic acid. And of course, vitamin C is for your skin. Okay. Calcium and phosphorus is, calcium. Calcium is for your bones. Okay. Iron is for the hemoglobin, which is a red blood cell. Okay? Hemoglobin is a red blood cell. And then fiber is for constipation. All right, so these two I would say is the most important because your baby will grow very well if you eat these two, right? So what should you not do, guys? This is common sense. Should you drink alcohol when you're pregnant? Well, freak no. So should you smoke? Well, if you smoke during pregnancy, you are a terrible mom. I'm sorry to say that, because smoke has carbon monoxide. You are slowly poisoning your baby. I don't care what you say, but smoking is child abuse. All right, so whether you're born or not, smoking is still child abuse. Okay, so alcohol, well, a little bit is okay lah, but smoking definitely not. I mean, drugs. Why is this even here? Okay, anyway, so when you drink alcohol, you'll get something called fetal alcohol syndrome. Okay, this is where your baby is underdeveloped. They will have small head and retarded brain. So if you want your baby to be really stupid, then drink more. Okay, anyway, so let's talk about breast milk. All right, so if you're are you guys breastfed? Are you guys breastfed when you were a baby? I was not, because my mom couldn't squeeze a single drop out. So if you were breastfed, then that's a good thing, because breast milk, they contain all the essential nutrients. They have antibodies to stop you from getting diseases. Okay, so they have nutrient, they have antibodies, they improve the relationship. Okay, it has better digestion. All right, and plus they are cheap. Breast milk is free. Hey guys, do you know how expensive milk powder is? If you cannot feed breast milk, if you use those formula milk, you know, those Enmam, whatever brand you want to use, you know how expensive are they? Okay, I didn't know until like one of my cousin got pregnant. One box of like this Enmam thing, it depends on the brand lah. Those normal brand, it costs you around 70 something bucks. And the thing will last you for 1 week plus. Hey, that's not including diapers, you know. That is just the milk powder. 70 something for a week. Okay, I used to think because I go to the gym, I drink protein powder. I used to think, my goodness, why is protein powder so expensive? When I look at baby formula, I was like, what the heck, man? Why are they so expensive? So you see, giving birth ain't cheap. All right. So in my opinion, if you are not rich enough, not to say rich, if you are not financially well to do enough, please don't give birth. All right. I think every child, they deserve a good environment to grow up in. So if you cannot provide that good environment for your child, please don't give birth. That is a very unfair thing for the child. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? So many of my students ask, sir, are you having kids? Do you plan to get kids? I'll be like, not yet. Okay, because financially I'm not very stable just yet. Okay, my wife is also not very stable. So I will only wait until when I'm really stable, when I'm really sure, only I'll have kids. Okay, I might not even have kids. Okay, because guys, when you see kids, I know you see cuteness, but you should see the other side, which is responsibility. All right. It's your job to educate your child. It is your job to make sure they grow up well. All right. How old am I? I'm 30, coming to 31 this year. So I don't know, okay. It is too much of a responsibility. All right. So I don't know whether you guys know this, when it comes to education, teachers and parents, parent is the biggest responsibility when it comes to educating their child. How do I know this? Because I got scolded sometimes by parents saying that, why are you not teaching my kids well? Why are they scoring so bad in exam? And I will be thinking inside me, be like, you know what? You bear more than half the responsibility too, you know? All right, I'm only showing your kids how to study. So whether they want to study, whether they have the motivation to study, whether they have the urge to study to better themselves, that's kind of your job, isn't it? Right? I can only do so much. Your parents should do most of the job, right? So if you cannot educate your child as a very good parent, I don't think you should have any babies. Okay, that is borderline child abuse. All right. Okay, anyway, I'm getting out of topic here. I'm not a boomer, okay? I'm not a boomer. Boomer is 40, 50 years old, okay? Hello. Anyway, so let's go to our exercise, shall we? Okay, let's go to our exercise. Again, I've too much grandpa stories to tell. Okay. Hey, you know that bicycle case? You know that bicycle case? The few kids who got knocked down and died because of that Chinese girl driver that knocked them down. You know, she got jail time. You know that case, right? She got jail time because she couldn't see the bikers. So it's whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? It's definitely not her fault. It's the kid's fault. It's the parents' fault, right? It's the parents' fault. Why would you allow your kid to go out on a highway with a bicycle 11 at night? Whose fault is it? Right? So I don't know lah. Malaysia judiciary system, Malaysia justice system is a freaking joke. All right. So hey, you know, last time this happened to I forgot what's the case like, but it almost goes like she's going to appeal. Okay, but it goes something like this. There was this robber that broke into the person's house, and the person killed the robber. Okay, the person killed the robber out of self-defense. Okay, but you know what? The victim, the person who got robbed, he got charged for murder, for manslaughter. So next time, if someone bring a parang and run into your house, you better sit them down, pour them a cup of tea, and say, come take whatever you want. Okay, get comfortable, guy. You want a bed? You can just sleep here for the night. All right, because like I said, Malaysia justice system is a freaking joke, I tell you. Okay, I mean, I feel sad for my country lah. I mean, we have to witness these bullshit like every day. And Najib is not in jail. He stole billions and he's not in jail. Awesome. Okay. Anyway, let's look at question 8. Let's go to page 21. All right. So the diagram below shows the process W that occurs between a sperm and an ovum. Okay. So what is process W? Sperm and ovum. That thing is called fertilization. Okay. It's called persenyawaan. Okay. So anyway, this one, like I said, please draw that thing I told you to just now. This thing. This sums up for what we learned today. All right. Anyway, the next one. What is meant by the process described in A? So what is fertilization? That's the fusion of sperm and ovum. Okay. In BM is percantuman. Okay. Percantuman, sperma dan ovum. Okay. Percantuman. Because they cantum. Okay. They fuse together. So where does this take place? Again, this is not in the uterus. It's too late. So this happens in the fallopian tube. Okay, di dalam tube fallopian. Okay, easy, everything is just like what I said. You see what I asked you to write down just now? They are asking for the exact thing. You see, zygote will become embryo, which is the seed, like I told you. In game, it's called embryo. And then you become a fetus. Okay, in BM, it's called fetus. Yes, fetus, right? Anyway, easy, easy. It's very easy. I mean, it is what it is, what you see in the note, it's exactly like how they are. So next, label the parts A, B, C, D. Yeah, goodness, we just mentioned that just now. So this B is that bag. That bag is called your amnion, as in onion, amnion, onion. And then A is the fluid, which is called amniotic fluid. Okay, in BM it's called bendale amnion. Okay, bendale amnion. Bendale means fluid lah, the air lah. Okay, so and then your D is your placenta. Oops, CENTA, and BM is placenta. Whereas your C, this is your umbilical cord. This is called tali pusat. You can request to keep this thing, you know. You can request the doctor, they hand it to you to bring it home. You keep it in your drawer or something lah. Like this belong like part of you used to anyway. All right, and to remember your birth or something, I don't know, as a souvenir, I guess. Hey, you can store this thing under liquid nitrogen, you know. Some parents they choose to freeze the baby's umbilical cord. You might say, why, Lester? Because this thing could have the potential to grow an organ next time. This is called stem cell. Okay, stem cell. They believe this cell next time we can use it to grow an organ, and this might be the cure to cancer. But the technology is still very far away but they are keeping it for the future. Who knows, right? Anyway, so let's look at D. Marjorie, have you got it? Have you got it? So anyway, so D, state two substances that flow through the part labeled D from fetus to uterus, from you back to mommy. Uterus is mommy lah. So from you to your mommy, what do you give to her? Okay, you give her waste product, waste product, bahan buangan. Or you can say carbon dioxide because that's what you don't want, right? Carbon dioxide is a waste product lah. And then what is from the uterus to fetus, from your mommy to you? She will give you nutrient, okay, nutrient, or even oxygen. All right, it's the same thing. Anyway, so E, explain why the blood from the fetus cannot mix with the mother's blood. Okay, this is a very good question. Do you know fetus blood and mommy's blood don't mix? Okay, why cannot mix leh? Because if you guys are different blood type, you might kill your mom or your mom might kill you. All right, so you can say different blood group. Okay, different blood group. Okay, you can say might harm baby. Sorry, not baby. I just say don't write baby. Oops, sorry. Might harm fetus or mother. Okay, kumpulan darah berlainan. Okay, mampu membahayakan fetus atau ibu. All right. Can you guys understand my handwriting? Because I have two groups of Form 1s. They complain non-stop about my handwriting. Sir, your handwriting very ugly. See, you guys can understand. See? Don't know lah. Hey, ugly handwriting means very smart. So anyway, okay. So oh, you know what? Oh, this is next week already. Okay. Okay. By the way, I think I'm gonna stop here. Next week we will be learning about impotence. How can you not get pregnant? Or 习惯就好, ya lor. How can you not get pregnant if you don't want to? How can you get pregnant? Okay, so we will talk about that next week. Next week we will talk about condoms. Okay, we will talk about this thing where you insert it into your vagina to stop yourself from pregnant. What is vasectomy? We'll talk about things like this. Okay, fish hook. Ew. Ew, what the hell? Hey, this thing is actually metal though. It's actually metal though. So this thing will stop you from getting pregnant. Right. So anyway, you know, I think I'm gonna stop here. So I hope you guys learned something new today. Okay, it's been a very fun class. So I will see you guys the same time next week. All right. So happy Friday. Happy weekend. I will see you guys the same time next week. All right. So take care. See you. Good night and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.